How did the Tyger tonneau cover do on my Jeep Gladiator on our recent trip to Colorado? Well, good morning everybody and welcome back to the channel. So, how did the Tyger tonneau really do on my Jeep Gladiator back here? We took a trip recently to Colorado. It was about a 2,500 mile round trip, right? So you can imagine we experienced all kinds of different weather, sunny weather, cloudy weather, and stormy weather. And I was really curious because frankly, we had my wife's dress for the wedding laid out in the back, in the bed of the Gladiator here to keep it from wrinkling, you know, blowing around in the wind and stuff like that. But our really only concern was, would that tonneau cover leak? If we ran into any bad storms, what would happen? And we did. Matter of fact, we think we saw a tornado in Colorado just before we got to where we were going. So it was pretty bad. So let me say, first of all, I was pretty impressed. This fits really well. It's pretty darn inexpensive too. I mean, I picked this up for it was under 300 bucks. And, you know, it's obviously not the most expensive tonneau cover out there. It is, again, a Tyger brand, you can see here. And there is a link down below for one of these if you're looking to pick one of these up. But it fits pretty good. I mean, honestly, there's a couple of spots like here. You can see it's a little higher. But there is foam behind here. Foam to keep the water out. It actually runs down the whole front of the bed here. Underneath, when you put your fingers underneath there like that, you can feel it. It seals nicely. There is rubber along the edge of the tonneau cover bottom here as well. So it seats nicely against the foam that runs across the top, just to keep water out. And of course, there's a seal all down the sides. And then here in the back, same kind of thing as we have in the front. Matter of fact, I think you can see it right here. There is a foam piece here, or a rubber piece, but you do notice there is a bit of a gap here. Now, fortunately, of course, when you're driving forward, the rain's going to be pouring off of this gap. So unless you're driving down the freeway in reverse, water is most likely not going to enter there. Now, let's pop it open. It does have a nice tight fit there. You can see the top kind of drop just a little bit when I open. And right here is that rubber seal I'm talking about. Fits across there nicely. Now, where I've noticed in the past that you do get water, and I did not, let me say first off, in this setup, but it would be up there in the front. And of course, that's where the dress ended up because it did, unbeknownst to us, actually slide up there to the front. So if it had leaked, there would have been water sitting right up in there and the dress would have gotten wet. Now, I will tell you, for those of you who are going to say, and I know you will, well, why didn't you put it in some kind of a plastic bag or something? Well, we did. So even if it had leaked, hopefully water wouldn't have gotten in through that bag. And we didn't have any leaking problems. I was really impressed with how this top performed. I think for the money, I don't think you can beat this thing. It was awesome. I didn't get any rattling or anything. You know, sometimes these things will kind of bounce on their frame. You have the frame right here, and sometimes they'll, you know, the top or whatever will kind of bounce on this frame as you're going down the road, and you can hear that thing kind of fluttering as you're going. Didn't get any of that. No noise at all from the back. At least if there was, it was nothing that I could hear. These things, real handy, of course. They just pop up and then the whole thing rolls up. I've shown that in other videos. So it did really well. No complaints whatsoever. I can tell you definitively, and we did get into actually 3 rainstorms, 1 on the way there, 2 on the way back. All of our luggage and stuff was in the back of the truck too, which, by the way, is very handy as compared to having to throw it in the back seat if you don't have a tonneau cover and you travel. So I'd highly recommend it. If you ever travel anywhere or need to carry anything that you want to keep out of the elements, this thing works awesome. And like I said before about the cost, you can spend a fortune on these things. You know, they even have some out there that you can walk around on. Not sure why you'd ever want to do that. I wouldn't walk on this one. but I have no need to walk on my tonneau cover. So awesome product, excellent setup, very happy with it, no leaks, and I would definitely buy this one again. You cannot beat it for the price. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here, kind of give an update. I'm going to give a few updates on things that I experienced on my trip, just to let you guys know what to expect and how things go. Also, real quick, if you haven't before and you're interested, check out my other channel. It is Rob Motive, all about my 2020 Toyota Tacoma back there. Don't forget to click that notification bell. And do me a favor, on your way out, smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.